Right, okay. I think that's it. I think we're out. At least that one's working. Oh, that's annoying. But that's fine. Okay, cool. No worries. Let's make sure it comes up all fine and dandy. Make sure the computer catches up. Yep. There we go. So sorry about that. It looks like Dawn of War 1, the original campaign, is going to have to wait another day until I work that out, which I'm going to work on tonight. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow. So since instead of having nothing, I'm going to have something. So I'm going to do a little bit of Soulstorm. So let's do this. What should we do? Let's do a new one for fun. Let's do it easy.
It was the sudden...
We don't need a story. We're going to jump straight in. What we're going to pick? We are going to go for today. Yes, we are. Yes. Ha! Exactly. That's what I said. Right. Okay.
Welcome to the single-player campaign of Dawn of...
I already know, lady. Oh, should I supposed to have attacked? Okay, cool. Good lord. That's so frustrating. I was so excited to do the story. And, there we go. Attack that. Oh yeah, you know it. I was so excited to do the story number 1. But until I worked it out, it's already motorbikes now. I think it's something to do with the resolution that I haven't really worked out. Maybe I need to do something on the recording software, match it on the OBS as well as on the... Oh, there we go. As well as on the game. But what we do have is this. So let's do some damage. Alright. Cool. 2 of those bad boys. One of them.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
I hope you're doing alright today. I hope you're having a nice day. I've been to the gym. I've had a good time. I've been banging and clanging, as they say. Enjoying myself. Yeah, I'm doing quite good. Just started in the gym. It's been quite good. I'm getting
Scouts
better.
reporting scouts in position.
I like that I'm able to lift more.
Infiltrating
I find
enemy
the more
territory.
you can lift, more weight you can lift, kind of like it improves my confidence in life. I tend to take more risks because, I don't know, it makes no sense, but because I can lift, I guess, lift more weight.
Here to serve.
Go. We're going to get ourselves a barracks. Bing bang bomb.
Build routine 721 is initiated.
This is still a fantastic game though. Not sure what it is about
Here
these games. They just...
Defending objectives. Scouts here.
You don't need to defend it.
Infiltrating enemy
They
territory.
really do get me excited. I'm sure I had music on. Let me just check. Options. Sound. Go. Accept to Rooney. Resume. Okay, so...
Scouts here.
Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I can't tell.
Here to serve.
Defending objective.
Defending objective. These guys go on.
Build routine 721 initiated. Instructions.
I do love the structures of Space Marines. It's practical and useful.
I shall obey. Build routine 721
What would you have me
initiated.
do?
What would you have me do? Well, I have you
Scouts
collect some
awaiting
resources.
orders. Infiltrating enemy territory.
I find it funny, they like during the when they were coming up with the plans and how this game's going to work.
He who stands with me shall be my
They were
brother.
talking about like, well, how are we going to
Defending
do an
objective.
RTS game with Space Marines? And like,
Geno
that is a
sighted.
really valid point. I mean,
Yes, my
they say,
lord.
well, they can't picture Space Marines
Yes, my lord.
chopping wood and stuff. So I
Here
was
to
like,
serve.
I thought that was quite a funny idea.
Build
You
routine
know, Space Marines have to
721
chop wood,
initiated.
mine ore,
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, Lord.
Marine squad deployed.
Loaded.
Build routine
Defending
721
objective.
initiated.
Yeah,
Today the enemy shall know fear.
there we go with that. We'll better sign into that. squad.
Taking command.
That's the plan.
Space Marines attack!
Yeah, it's very true. Breathing is a thing I'm still learning. I keep holding my breath when I'm lifting the weights,
Scouts in position.
which I know isn't good.
What would you have me do?
Like that, especially when I'm deadlifting. I'm really tense, so I have to keep reminding myself to breathe, like calm. Like I can't remember. There's like a counting. I don't know if you know the precise seconds. I usually know it
Scouts
and then I
in
forget
position.
it. But
Here to serve.
beginner's got to begin. You see.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Well chuffed that I've started though, and I've stuck at it. I'm well chuffed that I haven't quit.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Happy with that.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord.
You want all the orders.
I shall obey.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Take and hold.
So yeah,
Yes, Lord.
really enjoying
Build routine
lifting weights at the
721
moment. Some of the
initiated.
moves are a bit out of my reach, if you like. But I am certainly getting more confident and feeling
Yes,
better
my
about
lord.
myself through the process. And I think that's a good reason for anybody to pick doing weights. I think it just makes you feel so much better.
At your command.
Praise the Emperor.
What is your will?
Agreed.
You know, like I had lots of confidence issues, and then after lifting weights for a little while and getting used to it, building up, yeah, definitely got myself to the zone where I take a lot more risks. and
On
enjoy life
alert,
more.
brothers. The enemy must be
Await your
nearby.
instructions.
Defending objective.
All right, I'll
shall
find out.
obey.
Probably in the next stream, you know,
Build
if
routine
you're on,
721
I'll tell you what I
initiated.
found out.
Here to
Let's
serve.
get him over there.
Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one.
I am something.
Scouts ready. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Exactamundo. I'll do that.
What would you have me do?
I have to kill him.
Scouts ready.
Boys over there. Get
Yes,
myself another
Lord.
buildy.
I
Come on,
exist to
Build Bob, let's go over
serve.
there.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Praise the Emperor.
Okay, come on now.
My aim shall not falter.
Wow, look at that. There's guns just ripping through him.
My aim shall not falter.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I want. I want to build some stuff.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Initiation stuff. You should look to see
Scouts
if I have
here.
resources before I spend time clicking on stuff.
This day shall be a glorious one. for the
Defending
Imperial.
objective.
Yeah, I will fix it. I'm equally gutted. I was quite excited for that. I was
Scouts
like,
awaiting
this weekend I was
orders.
like, yeah, I'm going to get on there. I'm going to do a bit of the story.
Marine squad
Infiltrating enemy
deployed.
territory.
Smash some people up. I'm just going to enjoy that. Just going to watch story unfold. But tonight I'm going to work on it. I'm going to... Whoa, hello.
Scouts
Under
ready.
fire.
I sense danger. We will root it out.
Walk softly
broken.
and carry a big gun.
Get that.
My aim shall not falter.
Wow, this fell apart quick.
Yes, my lord. Orders received, brother.
Scouts awaiting orders. Infiltrating
Squad
enemy
morale
territory.
restored.
Yes, most
I can't wait
beneficent
to
one.
actually get it to work.
I
I
shall
will get it to work
obey.
because I'm one of those people who won't go away. I consistently keep trying.
Build routine
Yes,
721
most
initiated. I await your
Which is probably if you've
instructions.
seen in any of my other
Build routine
live streams on, like,
721
Squad
initiated.
broken.
games. I just keep
Heresy grows from idleness.
Oh, where's this armor?
Heresy grows
While
from
the enemies of
idleness.
the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
No peace at all. He ain't had no peace. Or pizza. But peace is not relevant in the 41st millennium.
Scouts in position.
Well, that would be quite weird, wouldn't it, if Space Marines had emergency drop pod pizzas? You know, dreadnought couriers.
Defending
Actual
objective.
pizza. You'd
Scouts
you'd
ready.
expect to pay a tip, though, I think, if a dreadnought delivered it.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
I talk some crap, don't I? I talk some crap in
For the Emperor! Fear denies faith.
Yes, you know it does. Capture
My
that,
faith
but-
is my shield. For the honor of the chapter.
Yes, my lord. Take and hold.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Direct us to the enemy.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. My aim shall not falter. While the enemies of the Emperor still
faltering,
draw
gentlemen.
breath, there can be no
Not
peace.
Such as stealing points. Cheeky
I
face staff.
await your instructions. Build routine 721
Remember to
initiated.
tell me if I'm not building something. I'm missing the point. Or something.
Defending objective.
So I get scatty-brained at the best of times.
At your command.
I mean, yeah,
This
sure.
day
I'm
shall be a
amazing.
glorious one for the Imperium. Confirm. I shall not fail. My aim shall not falter.
Oh yeah, we should do one of them. Right. Feeling fancy fresh. Look at the buttons. Don't know how to use the champion. Good.
Under fire.
Yes, most
This game
beneficent
can
one.
get Grey Knights in it.
For the
Build
Emperor.
routine 721 initiated.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Not the dirty heretic.
Direct us to the Marine Squad deployed. Squad broken.
Don't break. It's not that bad.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Squad morale
Fate
restored.
and duty.
Squad broken.
For the Emperor.
Here we go.
Squad morale
I
restored.
should build.
The Emperor protects. It's
What's your order?
Cool. That's that one in. That's the reinforcement.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Direct us to the
Large
enemy.
force of trash people.
Orders received, brother.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
You should know the fear, sees. Right,
At your command.
Grey Knights.
Under
I'm having
fire.
them. I don't even know if they're useful, but I'm having them.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
What's that
I
one?
await your instructions. Here to serve.
Yep, good.
Build routine 721
Yes,
initiated. One.
No, we're good, we're good.
I shall obey.
The enemy fights
What
back.
would you have me do?
Direct us to the enemy.
Say, action.
The Emperor protects.
Charge.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Ever vigilant.
Transport guns for taking down orcs with flames.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
We stand ready.
What would you have me do?
Well, first off, I shouldn't have been fighting my battle in a ditch. Clearly, I have.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Let's get rid of that.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Oh, I'm learning and I'm doing well. There
Fear denies faith.
Defending
Yes, my
we go.
objective.
lord.
Design of faith.
Orders received. Moving out. Charge.
Ooh, little power
Cleanse.
thing.
Purge. Kill. Under fire. Orders received.
Oh, I know
Charge.
where you're coming from now.
My faith
Don't worry
is
about
my
that.
shield.
Let's go get this.
My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve.
Good. I don't know what to do with those other than that.
Scouts in position. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Right, should we build a tank? What should we build? What do you want? Quite like land speed, but dreadnoughts just always seem to do it for me. Hellfire, that is a anti-infantry. We'll have one of those. I'm already at the vehicle cap. Okay, I haven't even got a vehicle. Alright, how many is that? Oh, 3, I see. Oh, that's it. That's the vehicle cap. We'll have that. Heck, we'll just have all of that. Grey
The
Knights.
warriors of
let's
the Inquisition are yours to command.
go. Now, I'd
Beware
like to
the
see-
alien.
well, there you are. I won it. I'd like to see the Grey Knights in the New Dawn of War. I think that would be good. Or I'd like to see, actually, I'd like, do you know what I'd rather see than that? I'd rather see a Grey Knights specific game that is a little bit kind of RPG-esque. Can you imagine if you could actually control the, you know, like the Nemesis force weapons and all that? That would be great. All yeah, they're all good. That's good because we're fighting orcs quite a bit at this moment. So what have we got here? Rogor's Fist. Presses the chainsaw. What does it look like? Alright, yeah, okay, gotcha. Plasma pistol. Right, now I like to upgrade health usually first. What does that do? So if I turn it off, it just puts a little gold thing on it. What's the armor do? Increase health and protects against melee. Well, he's doing a lot of melee, so we're going to go chest piece, yeah? Chest piece? That makes sense, doesn't it? We're doing that, okay. Right, we are. Okie dokie. So, clicking on that one. Oh, we've got to end our turn, haven't we? End our turn. I do love the orcs. And mind you, I quite like Space Marines. I like the chapters. I like that whole thing. I think that's all very jazzerific. Right, this has got, what's this? This is a resource bonus and a broken supply line. Okay, so so I need to capture that. Okay. Anyway, whatever. We'll attack it. We'll attack it anyway. We'll have an extra squad of boys when we go in. Marines, not boys. Wrong faction. My favourite race in 40k. You know, I'm tempted to say orcs because I have played
Build routine
so many
721 initiated.
But to be fair,
Praise the Emperor.
I don't really think too much about it because I love them all. I think they're all the same. My least favourite is the Tyranids, just because to me they don't feel like they have enough personality. But
Scouts
I
reporting
like
for
the
duty.
Necrons. I think they're cool.
At
They're
your
very
command,
Terminator
infiltrating
style.
enemy territory.
I'm a big fan of the Eldar at the moment. With the new stuff, they got the God of Death.
Scouts reporting
that's
for
come
duty.
back to life. I think that's a really cool thing. I think the Eldar storyline is very cool. I love how that's integrating with the new Pride Mark.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
At your command,
And yeah,
infiltrating
I
enemy
think,
territory.
What is your will?
Orcs are, I think
Maintain
Imperial
attack
Guard are pretty
formation.
solid. I
Walk
love,
softly and carry a big gun.
I love how the Imperial Guard, they sort of feel a little bit sort of
Yes, most
Defending
mixed
objective.
between all the World War II infantry, so the Russians and the Americans and the British and the Germans and all forged together, kind of like a sort of European styled mass infantry army. I like
Build
that.
routine 721
Yes, like when I think of the
initiated.
Imperial Guard, I think of
Yes,
the
Lord.
Battle for Stalingrad, or I think of D-Day. I
As
think
you
of
wish.
that.
Dino sighting.
Scouts here.
He just keeps
Under
turning.
fire is our shield.
Yes, my lord. Defending objective.
Here to serve. Build routine
I don't know. I mean, what's your
721 initiated.
favourite one? Because
Squad broken.
you can't hear me.
Squad morale restored.
Alright, there we go. Options, sound. Let's whack that down. We'll just whack them. We'll whack it all down, right? I don't see a master volume. There we go. Accept. Right, I hope that's better. So race, in case you didn't catch it, my probably my favourite race is orcs because they're funny. I do love funny
Taking
ones.
command.
But I do love the Imperial Guard. I was saying about, like, I love that they have like a kind of World War II-esque
Here to
infantry,
serve.
like all the factions in World War II on the Western Front. So when I think of the Imperial Guard, I sometimes
Build
think
routine
of
721 initiated.
Scouts awaiting
I sometimes
orders.
think of like Stalingrad. I think of D-Day.
Yes,
I think of, you know, like storming Berlin. I think of all those times. I think of the Blitzkrieg, and I think that's something really magnificent about the Imperial Guard, is they just have that vibe of a desperate battle. And obviously, you know, those events in real history are terrible stuff. But yeah, I just really
While the
I
enemies
just
of
really
the
like how
Emperor
they kind
still
of
draw
remind me of
breath,
that.
there can be no peace.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Heresy grows
Damn
from
it.
idleness. Squad morale restored.
So yeah, hopefully you can hear me better now. If you can, that's really good.
Moving out.
What's your favourite faction anyway? What is it that, you know,
Marine squad
excites
deployed.
Instructions.
you know, model wise. Say like models, for example, if you collect the 40k models,
here.
which are those
Search commencing.
Yes,
really
most
excite you?
beneficent one.
Is there any new models recently you've seen that's really
Build
got your
routine
eye?
721
The Emperor
initiated.
protects.
Fear denies faith.
I'm running out of
Maintain
cash.
attack
I've not
formation.
thought about this.
Yes, Lord. As you wish. I shall obey.
Let's go. I think I
Build
slowed
routine
building too much.
721 initiated.
Click on that.
Awaiting orders. Moving out. Take and hold.
Take and hold it.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Go. Click on that one. Click on that one. Yeah. Yeah, very true, very true. Yeah, I like that kind of united human front. I've always been a fan of that
Yes,
concept.
most beneficent one.
Right, let's whack that.
Build routine
I think I'm
721
building two
initiated.
turrets. I love a good turret. So
For the
Yes,
Emperor!
Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
but yeah, chaos.
Yes, Lord.
I do love I do love the Chaos Marines and the demons and the general
We
guys.
stand
Just
ready.
because like
Fear
I like the
our
look. I like the look. It, you know, like it's got like a unique, diverse appearance, hasn't it? They look good.
Yes,
They look
my lord.
fun. They're
We
fun to
stand
collect
ready.
for a start.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Put into the wrong.
What would you
squad.
have me do? Taking command.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I like the
Build
models.
routine
I like
721
like the Forge
initiated.
World models. If you've
Yes,
seen any of those,
most
I think they're really
beneficent
cool.
one.
You get a really good vibe off of them. Just creativity wise, it's just very interesting. Need to capture more of those points, don't I?
Ever vigilant.
Right, let's go to the next.
Orders received.
Okay. Let's have a little look. I'm gonna have one squad on
Here to
emergency to
serve.
react in the base.
Dino sighted.
Don't like jumps.
This day shall be a
Jump
glorious one for the Imperial.
Under fire. Grows from idleness.
yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, it's hard to say anybody's a good guy, really, isn't it? In 40k, I mean, they're all. I don't think. Could you say the Tau are good?
Marine squad deployed.
There's a
My
thing called the
faith
Greater
is my
Good, but I don't know if they. I don't know
On
if you
alert,
can really go all
brothers,
the way
the
and say
enemy
they're
must be
goodies, could you?
nearby.
Really? I don't know if I would.
Take
I
and
would.
hold.
Scouts ready.
Awaiting orders.
Go.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721
Bam.
initiated.
Orbital drop. Cancels infantry.
For the Emperor! Ever vigilant. Under fire.
At
Wow,
your
these guys are.
command.
My faith is my shield. I shall
Oh,
not
they're
fail.
faster, aren't they? They're faster than the others, so that's why they're getting
He
out.
who stands with me shall be my brother.
Awaiting orders. Orders received, brother. Under fire.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. As you
But
wish.
yeah, I do like the 40k universe. I mean, design-wise, I like the
721
architecture
initiated.
and stuff. I love that Gothic architecture. Like, if you've seen like the Battlefleet Gothic ships, I mean, they're awesome, aren't they? I just love
Yes,
how
my lord.
Here to
how
serve.
good they look.
We are the Emperor's
I love that
chosen.
feeling. You know, like I haven't played Battlefleet Gothic
Here to
yet. I don't know if
serve.
that's any good. That would be a really. That's one that's on my radar as
Build
well.
routine 721 initiated.
How much do I need for that? 300. I've only got 120, so we'll save up to go up to the next level.
Ever vigilant.
Capture
Today
that
the
guy.
enemy shall know.
What's your order?
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Let's go.
Marine squad deployed.
I suppose you're right. Yeah, like I didn't look that much into it, but I did read quite a few stories of it and stuff
Today
like
the
that.
enemy shall
Ultramar
know fear.
fighting them and stuff. I thought that was very interesting.
Scouts
And yeah,
ready.
it does look like if you don't join them, then
We
you
are
must
the
die.
Emperor's chosen.
Which is lovely.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Yes,
It's quite a
Lord.
weird thing, isn't it? But like, you have to remember, like, the 40k universe, everything is like, it's extreme, isn't it?
Build routine 721
Understand ready.
initiated.
Oh, what?
At your command.
The
Okay,
Emperor
I'm going to capture some
protects.
points, build up some resources, and then I'm going to
At your command,
smooch all over that.
infiltrating enemy territory.
Yeah,
Here
yeah,
to
that's
serve.
true.
Yes,
I would make them
most
rather
beneficent
naughty.
one. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
And that,
Here to serve.
build it.
Build routine
They're going to drop in
721
at
initiated.
a moment's notice
Build
without
routine
inviting
721
themselves over.
initiated.
I better get that sorted. Why don't you shoot?
Awaiting
Got some
orders.
marines ready.
Moving out.
Glad I got like a squad ready.
Scouts in position.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Under
still draw
fire.
breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, there's no peace.
Take and hold.
Nobody wants to be
Take and
friends.
hold.
Where are all these orcs coming from?
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Give them there, give them there.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
There we go. Alright, I'm catching up now. I'm getting better now. There we go. Although I should probably stop clicking on absolutely everything and hoping that I've got
Yes,
infinite
most
resources. That's
beneficent
not how it
one.
works, apparently. Alright, should I repair anything?
As
Yeah,
you
there we go.
wish.
Does it?
Under fire.
Okay. You see,
Defending objective.
I like the mech suits.
Yes,
I like
most
that
beneficent
style. I
one.
think that's cool. I think it adds an interesting flavour. It's an odd
Yes,
army. It's not
most
an army I
beneficent
expected
one.
them to add into the universe.
Yes, Lord.
I'm a,
Yes, my lord.
you know,
Weapons
it's
at ready.
it's
It
kind
is
of
time.
it's very sort of like, you know, it's a bit Ghost in the Shelly, you know, that kind of thing, which is cool.
Weapons at
I'm a
ready.
big fan of that still. I
Most
think that's got a
beneficent
good place, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's like they're
While
not the
the enemies of
strongest,
the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
most
peace.
interesting faction to have.
Yes, Lord.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, they went down, didn't they?
Yes, most beneficent one.
There we go. Oh, yeah, we're building up the main monastery part. There we go. Doing some of that. Yeah, we
Yes,
want a piece of
Lord.
action. I don't need two of those. Calm down with my spending. Right, okay, hang on a minute. I should have more
await
buildings
your
now. Yeah.
instructions.
Make it go, make it go. It's got to go there, isn't it?
Build routine 721
We are
initiated.
the Emperor's chosen.
Today the enemy shall
Oh,
not.
cool, we've upgraded these. Should we kit out that? A couple of those. Let's take that. Let's have a rocket launcher because we're probably going to get some buildings, aren't we?
Walk softly and carry a
Oh,
big
no,
gun.
upgrade that.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
These
Awaiting
scouts have
orders.
been the bane. I should have just did one scout.
Beware the alien, the
Get him, get him.
mutant, the heretic.
Awaiting orders. Fire in the hole.
There you are. Bit of grenade. Oh, I've got grenades. Good. Good. Yeah, I do. I do like that Gothic Celtic, Roman style thing.
Awaiting orders.
I think it
Take
makes it
and hold.
interesting for me. Like I appreciate and I see beauty in like all this, you know, the manga and like the different Asian styles and things like that. But it's just not something that I naturally am, like, you know, drawn to as like a
Praise the
visual thing
Emperor.
in games. So, for example, say you get like an MMO and it's heavily Eastern orientated, like visually. I'm generally less inclined to stick with it, just because I don't. I think it's because it's just not what I grew up with. Because I'm in the UK, so like for us it's like Celtics and like, you know, King Arthur, if you like. I live in Nottingham, so it's all about Robin Hood, that style thing.
The
you know,
mutant,
also the British stiff upper lip and the infantry and all that sort of thing. That's the kind of thing that I really like, and that's the thing that I've had more involvement with in my life. So for me, yeah, like that's my bag. Why am I not capturing this point like a Burke? Right, there we go.
Scouts ready.
Direct us to the enemy.
I'll have one of those. One of those.
Here to serve.
Ooh, did I build one of those? No, I didn't build one of them. Yeah, I built one now, didn't I? Good.
Initiated.
Infantry. Vehicles. Okay.
Under fire.
One of those. Two of those.
For the Emperor.
Go
Squad
there.
broken.
We're going to charge in with dreadnoughts. And that is going to be good. That is going to be awesome. Possum. There we go. Get my words right. Who's also causing me answer? Right.
We stand ready.
We got that
Search
patch.
commencing.
Let's get rid of
Search
these
commencing.
boys that just hang in there. Why are there so many of them already about?
Under
Charge.
fire. At your command.
Rally squad!
Fear
Oh,
denies
I have
faith.
awoken. That means we've got our dreadnought coming.
At your command.
You're going
Fear
there as
our
well.
wrath.
I love dreadnoughts. I love them. I think dreadnoughts are probably
Here to serve.
like one of my favourite heavier units. They're not like, they're a weird thing because they straddle like a walker, tank, infantry, like kind of like categorization. I know that they're walkers, but to me like they're almost more than that, which I think is very cool. And speed.
Under fire.
Wow, those flipping trucks, man.
Fear denies faith. What's
Fear
your
does
order?
deny the faith.
Maintain
Okay.
attack formation.
I don't know where they're actually hanging out.
Cleanse. Purge.
I'm gonna go up.
Kill.
They got to be
Fear
over there,
our
right?
wrath. Fear our wrath.
We'll get our lads going over here.
Purge. Kill.
Land speeder deployed.
Under fire.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like that Baroque. The Baroque. Do you know, my favourite Space Marine chapter would be the Blood Angels. I've just always thought they were really awesome. Yes, it's red as well.
Orders
Like I
received,
really love the colour
brother.
red, but like
Charge.
but I just love the whole thing about them. I love the Death Company, and I love like the difficulties they have, like wrestling with their
Rally
whether they're
squad!
good or, you know, they're good and bad, their destructiveness. And that's something I find really fun to read about and enjoy.
Stay vigilant.
And of course, I
brothers.
mean, Red Spec Gaming, we've got to be Blood Angels. What's your favourite chapter?
Take
If
and
you
hold.
if you were forced to pick one chapter that was the one that you were gonna like commit to for building an army, what would it be? Because that's an interesting point, isn't it? Like, I know so many people who like so many different chapters, like Space Wolves, Ultramarines, Salamanders, you know, the Templar. Is it Knights Templar?
Charge.
Land speeder ready for
Under fire.
I am the instrument
Under
of
fire.
his will.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Oh, that sergeant taking him down.
Understood.
Alright, get in there, get in there. They've caused enough hassle as it is.
speeder ready for battle. Engaging thrusters.
Okay, so there's that part of the base, okay. Can't wait to get our dreadnoughts involved.
Maintain attack formation.
That's it.
Charge. Charge.
Oh yeah, I love those rocket launchers.
Maintain attack formation.
I'd love it if they added rocket launchers into Eternal Crusade. That would be really nice.
Charge.
Got all kitted.
Faith is eternal.
Heresy grows in idleness.
Faith is all the eternal business.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Engaging thrusters. Land speeder here.
Maintain attack formation. Under
Here we
fire.
go. We've got this now, people.
I shall end you.
Ooh. How are we doing? Doing good.
Land speeder ready for battle.
Even in death I still serve.
Orders received.
I just love a dreadnought. Alright,
Here are
well we
wrath.
devastated their base, but they
Weapons at ready.
still
It
seem
is
to
time.
be hidden over
Here
here.
are wrath.
Land speeder ready
Come on.
for battle.
Don't worry about
An
that. Get
easy
out.
objective.
Player defeat. Oh, there's more than one orc
I am the
faction.
instrument of his
Oh,
will.
you cruel mistress. Okay. Let's go this way. No wonder why there's so many orcs. There's more than one army. We're gonna go around.
Orders
Yeah.
received, brother.
Even in death I still serve.
There we go.
Under fire.
That's fair enough. There is like every chapter is different, isn't it? Like every chapter has like kind of its own vibe, its own like power, if you like. Like salamanders are quite heavy, using flame weapons, and like they got like black ash skin and red eyes because they live on like an irradiated planet or something like that. Which is, I think, is quite a cool thing. It adds different variety to the Marines. Also, Ultramarines, they're all like they're like the pinnacle. They are the exact Adeptus Astartes thing, aren't they? They're perfectly trained, perfect performing
Onward to glory.
fighters. Wow, we are crushing it. When you get a Space Marine force all together like this, like you are on for a
At
win.
last, back to war.
They're just so powerful.
Moving out.
And that's I think that's an interesting
Stand
thing.
ready.
Oh, do they? They care most about the citizens. Oh, that's a nice thing to know
I
about.
am the instrument
That's not something
of
I
his
knew.
will.
That's really cool. Found the base. Fantastic.
I am ready to serve.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to smash the hell out of it.
To me, my brothers.
Here we go. Look at that. Look at that superior firepower,
Artillery ready.
training, and general equipment, and just quality.
Command me.
I'm an orc player, and I can tell you that orcs are less valued than a marine. Especially when, even on tabletop, I had one one marine sergeant left in his squad, and he took up. It was taking on like a squad of, I think it was 20 orcs, and it didn't matter. No matter how much you tried, that sergeant would not go down. He had 9 men with him, a flamer and a rocket launcher, I believe it was. But yeah, he would not go down, and he killed all those orcs along with the big knob. They just went down like they're in the board game. Their shooting is rubbish, and and all that. Artifice style. What we got? Banner, increase morale, teleporter. That's a novel idea, but we don't really increase speed in it. That's what we'll do. We'll whack that up. There we go. So yeah, board game wise, I absolutely love it. I was thinking about doing some videos of some of my models. They're not brilliantly painted, but just to show you the collection of armies I've got. I think that's interesting. I find it interesting when I see other people show me the ones they've pulled together. So yeah. So yeah, that's that. So I think I'm going to leave it here now because I've got so many things to do today, like so many things, and I also want to start working on see what it is that didn't get the campaign working, Dawn of War, the original working. I'm going to work on that and get that going through. I'll tell you what, but from watching people play, I can tell you. They will, won't they? Because you get so many attacks, you get so much like You get 75 power. Like if you just get like basic orc boys, chopper and slugger, you throw all of them in. You know, I'm more of a painter than a game player, but you know, I do try sometimes. You know, just because it's a nice thing to do with people. But I haven't had a lot of friends at patches in my life recently, so like it's only recently I've had friends really to be able to go and do something with. So you know, playing the board game hasn't really been an option. I played it on my own and before, so that's an interesting way to do it, is playing it on your own. There's a game called Tabletop Simulator, I think it is. It's on Steam. I'd look into that if you're interested in playing the board game, because there's a mod for that Tabletop Simulator where you can have all the Warhammer models actually in it. So you can actually play tabletop but digitally, but you literally pick up the pieces and move them around. I just thought that was amazing. So yeah, so that's certainly worth the time. But anywho, yeah, sorry, I go on, don't I? I go on, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm going to cut it here, and I will see you soon. We've done a Space Marine thing. We took 2 maps. That's all good and dandy. I'm going to try and work out what it is with Dawn of War 1 because I want to play it. I know that it doesn't have the 1080 aspect ratio, whatever it is, for it. So maybe that's the problem that it is. I need to investigate that. Once I work that out today, if I've worked it out, I'll be on it tomorrow. So even if you miss it, you can still see the recording later down the line. It's still fun. We're still going to do it. Music and all the stuff. Thanks for letting me know about the sound. Sometimes I'm not 100% on the sound. I'm still learning as it is. It's a very new channel. So there we are. So I hope you've enjoyed this. That was a brief run through. Just we are literally just invading planets. It's good, isn't it? I love that. But story-wise, we'll be working on getting Dawn of War story up and running, hopefully tomorrow morning. So until the next time, I shall see you later. I'm going to get into this bit here, and cool. Alright, and also leave any comments in the section below if you've got any questions, like, you know, about Warhammer or anything like that, or if you've got any ideas that we could do for, you know, like different videos, that would be really cool as well. I know there's only so much you can do, but it's always worth doing some fun things. Maybe there's a challenge out there on a 40k game. So until the next video, I shall see you later, alright? Keep it fine, brothers. Oh yeah.